Culers, estic preparat.
Okay guys, thank you for joining and welcome back to Barca 360. Welcome back to the channel. We are looking at three different stories. The first one, Barcelona, according to reports, will not improve their 4 million salary offer for Ronald Araujo. We will delve so much into that story. The second news is that Erling Haaland's choice of previous clubs suggests that he could still sign for Barcelona. We look at that story also into much details, and then to complete this video, look at news coming in from Barcelona from Gerard Pique. Reporters stating that Gerard Pique is considering Spain return for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. We look at that story also into much details. If you are new on the channel, you are welcome. If you like this video, you may consider hitting on the subscribe button and then turning on the post notification bell icon to get notified whenever there is a new upload on the channel. So enough of the talking. Let's get straight into the video. Barcelona's centre-back department seems to witness a massive renovation in June. The club currently have the likes of Clément Lenglet and Samuel Umtiti in their ranks, and then the primary aim is to sell the French duo. Moreover, the arrival of Andres Christensen as a free agent provides immense depth to the department that already houses Gerard Pique, Ronald Araujo and Eric Garcia. Given that the Catalans have already signed a new defender for the next campaign, the meeting with Antonio Rudiger's entourage was puzzling. The German international too would be a free agent in the summer but demands a more lucrative contract of his new team. According to report from Dario AS, Juan Laporta and Mathieu Alemani's primarily met up with the German's agent to put pressure on Ronald Araujo's renewal and hasten the process. Rudiger is also seen as a realistic option if the Uruguayan international does not renew his contract. Araujo is currently on a salary of 1 million euros per season, and the club are willing to quadruple his wages on his new contract. However, even the figure of 4 million euros would make him one of the lowest paid members of the squad. The centre-back reportedly has offers of 8 million euros on the table from the Premier League and understandably wants more lucrative terms from Barcelona. Barcelona are optimistic about Araujo's renewal, but talks are moving slower than anticipated. If the youngster does not renew, Rudiger is best placed to replace him. However, with the German demanding a salary of close to 9 million euros, one feels that Araujo's renewal with improved wages would be the easier option. Then to the second story, Haaland. His choice of previous clubs suggests that he could still stand for Barcelona. The future of Borussia Dortmund superstar Erling Braut Haaland has been dominating the headlines for months now and is likely to do so until a definite update on his next club emerges. The 21-year-old is primed to leave the Black and Yellows at the end of the ongoing campaign, with a 75 million euros release clause kicking in. A number of clubs like Real Madrid, Manchester City, Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona among others have been credited with an interest in the prolific striker. Recent reports, however, have indicated that Barcelona are out of the race for Haaland as they cannot raise the capital needed to sign him, leaving Real Madrid and Manchester City as the favourite to sign the Norwegian international. Despite those claims, it seems like the Blaugrana have not given up hopes of landing the Dortmund striker and have made a final proposal worth 190 million euros to lure him to the company. Now, Fabrizio Romano, speaking on Gerard Romero's Street channel, have offered Barcelona some hope that they can still get their hands on Erling Haaland in the summer. The reputed transfer expert has stressed that money will not be a matter for the centre-forward when he decides on his next move. Instead, he would consider the sporting project on offer as he has done whilst choosing his previous clubs. Indeed, Haaland had a chance to sign for Juventus from Molde earlier in his career, but opted to move to Red Bull Salzburg, where he would get more game time and flourished in Austria. Then in 2020, the Norwegian striker could have signed for Premier League giant Manchester United, but once again, he rejected the lure of a big offer from an European giant to join Borussia Dortmund, where he has developed his game a great deal over the past 2 years. And Romero believes that Haaland will again consider all factors such as the sporting project, the managerial situation, etc. before taking a final decision and not just sign for the club offering him the most lucrative contract. It gives Barcelona some hope that they can still sign him in the summer, even though they will be unable to match the likes of Manchester City or Real Madrid financially. Then to the last and final story, Barcelona veteran considers Spain returns for the 2022 FIFA World Cup that will kick off in November-December in Qatar. As Spain crashed out of the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia, a lot of attention was on their backline, consisting of the ever-reliable centre-backs Gerard Pique and Sergio Ramos. Two all-time greats, both whom were under serious scrutiny. Spain had looked like a shadow of their prime self and were desperately looking for a change. As much, Gerard Pique's announcement to retire from the Spanish national team did not particularly come as a surprise. Since Luis Enrique came in, though, La Roja looked like an incredible side and were only denied a shot at European Championship glory against the eventual champions Italy. Pique, it seems, is tempted by a return, reports El Mundo. Pique suffered from a career-threatening knee injury against Atletico Madrid last season, but made a return nearly 3 months later after opting for conservative treatment. Whilst his return was turbulent, he has been in exceptional form since Xavi became Barcelona's manager. With Pau Torres and Eric Garcia struggling for consistent form, he could be the answer for Luis Enrique's backline in the Spanish national team. Should Gerard Pique make the cut, Barcelona could reportedly have 8 players in the starting 11 for Spain in the World Cup, including others like Jordi Alba, Sergio Busquets, Pedri Gonzalez, Pablo Paez-Gavi, Ferran Torres, and Ansu Fati. While Gerard Pique is still in 2 minds about it, the final decision will lie in the hands of coach Luis Enrique Martinez Lucho. The former Barcelona manager is fond of the player but will have to risk calling in a veteran in a team of mostly young individuals. So guys, this brings us to the end of this particular video. You saw 3 different stories. The first story, the reporter stating that Barcelona will not consider improving on their 4 million salary offer for Ronald Araujo. Ronald Araujo currently earns a peanut of 1 million euros per season, and then Barcelona would want to quadruple that to 4 million euros in the new contract. However, that amount will still make him one of the lowest paid players in the team, and then as such, he demands that the club increases his salary astronomically to probably 6 or 7 million euros per season. But then Barcelona are, according to report, approving adamant, and then they just want to stand with the 4 million euros that they are talking about. You see how that will go on that front. And then we also saw news that is coming in from the camp of Haaland. Reporters stating that Haaland's choice of previous clubs suggests that he could still sign for Barcelona. Financially, Barcelona will not be able to compete with Real Madrid and Manchester City for the services of Haaland. However, the sporting project and the managerial situation at the club could force Haaland to consider coming to the company. And then finally, we saw that club's second captain, Gerard Pique, is considering a return to the Spanish national team for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. We delve so much into that story as well. What are your thoughts, your comments, your opinions on these stories that we've looked at in this particular video? Let's see them in the comment section below. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for joining. Kindly do stay safe. Until next time, it's bye-bye.